Yesterday, Alex Jones lost majorly in the court system after a judge sided with the plaintiffs who had brought defamation lawsuits against Alex Jones for the lies that he spread about the Sandy Hook massacre, which for many years Alex Jones had suggested this was a hoax, and his viewers, listeners, supporters actively went after, issued threats to these families. Some of them had to move multiple times, even after losing their child in this absolutely horrendous event, but then continued to suffer and be threatened by Alex Jones supporters. So they filed these defamation lawsuits, which so far Alex Jones has lost all of them. But the one yesterday is really telling, because Jones lost because he refused to turn over his financial documents. See, in this particular defamation lawsuit, the families were trying to say that Alex Jones directly profited off the lies he was spreading about them, which is another avenue for defamation. I know we talk a lot about people can file defamation if the defamation leads to loss of income, future loss of income, loss of job, etc. There's also the other one. Does the person directly profit off of the defamation against the individuals? And that's what they wanted to show in court. All of these Sandy Hook videos that he had put out there, how much money did you make off those? How much YouTube revenue was there? How many advertisers came in and advertised on those videos? Show us how much money you made spreading these lies. And the court said, yes, Alex Jones, turn over these financial documents. And Jones refused to do it. So the judge immediately rules for the plaintiffs in this case. So we didn't even get to have the long drawn-out court battle here. We didn't get to have people take the stand. Jones refused to comply with the orders and immediately lost this civil case. Now, what should happen here is that the judge should have held him in contempt. You were ordered by a court to turn over your documents. Obviously, you do not want the courts to get their hands on your financial documents because it's going to expose your grift, so you have to keep them hidden. So the judge shouldn't have just said, okay, well then you lose, congratulations plaintiffs. No. The judge should have said that, but then also said, I'm issuing a bench warrant for your arrest, Mr. Jones, until you turn these documents over to the court. So up to and until that point, you will be sitting in jail. If it's a week, it's a week. If it's a month, it's a month. If it's longer, then hey, you're going to sit there until you give us those financial documents. Because that's the bread and butter. That really is the smoking gun. That may be enough to actually wake up some of his conspiracy-driven followers. And he knows that. And that's why he kept them hidden. Hey, thanks for watching. And if you want even more Ring of Fire, we encourage everyone to like, comment, share, but most importantly, subscribe. And don't forget, you can find me on all social media outlets at Fair and Balanced.